It's my privilege to be able to chat to you today, and this will be ongoing over the next little while. Every 2 weeks we'll be producing a video newsletter, if you like, in which we hope to encapsulate things that have been happening in the prep school, what life has been for us in the last 2 weeks of every cycle. In the prep school has been that we have such a wonderful balance of activities that have been on the go in the last 2 weeks. And it makes me think of a time that I actually visited the little village of Penryn, which is where the name Penryn comes from. And for me, almost a metaphor, the emphasis has been on what the Cornish used to feed their tin miners, and that would be in the form of a big pasty, a Cornish pasty. And in the pasty was a mixture of dessert and good wholesome vegetables and meat. And our prep school kind of operates in a similar way. We're very proud of the fact that our children, at the moment, I'm presently sitting in the big venue where the play is about to be produced in a few days' time, where the children are all involved with rehearsing from grade 4 to 7, all involved in the production. It's a great pantomime that's been put on, and we know that all children are involved in having fun in doing that. Having said that, it was delightful in the last 2 weeks to have seen 140 of our children appear on the netball courts and the rugby fields at a visiting school, and also to host neighbours from the White River area, where we had no less than 18 teams playing sport on Tuesday this week. And so I think the emphasis has shifted from only the top sportsmen and women getting the glory and being chosen for teams. And in some age groups, we actually had down to a D team. And schools of our size, that's a wonderful feat. So children are all participating, they're having a good time, they're enjoying the balance of what school should be. And in the background at the moment, with all of this going on, is obviously the normal routine of the school day. We were also delighted last week to have invited all grandparents and significant others or special people in the child's life in the foundation phase, that's grade 1 to 3, and we had nearly 400 people that attended that event, on which the children put on small productions for their grandparents and dedications to the special people in their lives, followed by tea and wonderful conversation and camaraderie and collegiality around the tea table at the foundation phase. A lot of what we do can date back many decades in terms of sport and culture, music, art, culture. But particularly exciting was the presence of a world-renowned futurist, Graham Codrington, who graced us with his presence last week and chatted to the college students and then spoke to our parents in the evening, and also our grade 7 children, our more senior in the prep school. And what a wonderful message in so many ways that came from Graham Codrington about where we are poised, what we don't know about the future, and where we are going, although a lot of it is so unpredictable. And it makes us realize how exciting it is at this time in education, and that we do need to stay abreast of things. For a lot of our staff, it's teaching in ways that they've never been taught or never taught to teach. Methodologies have had to change. We need to be embracing a digital curriculum, which is really important at the prep school level where children learn so fast. So wonderful presentations that really embraced the future fit impetus, which is what we're trying to maintain and set our sights on at the prep school and throughout Penryn. And what part are we playing in the prep school to add the advantages to that? What should we be doing that we're not doing? What kind of tack do we need to set on our sails to achieve that end and to get to that place? And I think part of this, and what I'm delighted with, is that we have people that think differently. We have children that are so different. We are an inclusive school, which means that we have children from all walks of life, and we have so much fun in understanding that the world cannot be, first of all, can't be predictable, but at the same time, a mix of children bring all sorts of a fruit salad of ideas and insightful thinking, and often testing our staff because they've been watching things that staff haven't had time to do through the multimedia that's out there. So I look forward to reconnecting in a fortnight's time and keeping you abreast of what we are doing and what we're so proud of at Penryn at the moment.